Oh, I know I'm, gosh, these words are very strong, but you have to believe in yourself in order to speak these words. And so I know I'm a strong person that can do stuff. I know I can be successful, but you have to start. Girl, have you felt like there's got to be more? Like, what's happening right now is just not working. Do you ever feel like this 9 to 5 is taking all of your energy, or you're putting all your energy into it, but they're not putting that much energy into your check? Do you feel like you're putting all your energy into work or building someone else's business, and then when you get home or when you're done, you don't have enough time for your kids or your husband? That is not a good feeling, and that's the feeling that I have quite often, like almost every day. And I'm done with it. Like, I feel terrible all the time. I'm tired all the time. But I guess it gets to a point where you just feel like you have to do something different. And I'm at that point. Like, it's time to start to try something else. Time to start working your way out of your current situation into a new one that's more positive, one that benefits yourself and also everybody around you, all of your loved ones, everyone that you love spending time with or you want to provide for, you want to make feel special. This is the time for me specifically to find a way, right? So I currently work from home, and I work for a pretty big company, and I talk to people about their beds. I spend a lot of energy talking to people every day about their beds. And then I get off and I'm exhausted from people being upset about their beds. And then I get up and I put my kids to bed. And then I spend a lot of time doing stuff that is a time waster until I feel like going to bed. And then I wake up in the morning tired, too tired to talk to people about their beds. I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to talk to people about their beds no more. I don't want to do it. So I decided to start something that it was a new business for me, but it's one that I had been in before. I don't know, well, and I have made previous videos about it, and I did really well, actually. I started in like October, trying to start. It's a little bit of like a job agency where I find people jobs, but I use a particular platform called Arise. And Arise, they partner with Fortune 500 companies. I don't believe I can mention them, so I won't, but they're big companies. And then as an Arise independent business owner, I find the call center agents to work for these companies. I actually was a call center agent under Arise about 2 years ago, I think 2 years from now. And it took me from working a 9 to 5 within a business to being able to work on my own time, still make pretty much the same amount of money, but I was working for a cruise line under Arise, and then I was able to start when I wanted to. I could work late at night. I could work while my kids were in school. I had time to pick them up from school, take them to school. before and after I had to work. It's like I could set my own schedule. It was a really great situation. The reason I stopped doing it is because when you're an agent, you have to sign up under an independent business owner. And so the business owner was not, she never had any agents under her before. So all the questions that I had that my husband was asking me about, she didn't really have the answer for, so I didn't have the answer for him, and it caused some tension. And so it was just best that I left that and do something else because of all the confusion. So I decided in October, I decided to grow my own independent call center business under Arise, and I was able to work my business. I have right now, I think 30 agents in the call center, but Arise doesn't have any jobs available. I was so proud of myself. I was so proud that I was able to go from nothing basically to being a business owner, and then building the business, getting all the stuff, building the landing page, and advertising for myself. I put job ads out. I was able to successfully put forth a, what is it called? I was able to do automation on a particular platform, which I'll get into on another video. But I was able to use that platform to automate my new agents coming in, and it was really great. I felt so good. I even made a video about it, but I didn't post it, and I'll talk about that later as well. But yeah, so I was so proud that things just seemed to be working, and then there was nothing for them to do. I'm still proud of myself for getting to that point because it was so much to learn. It's very simple, so if things get, busy again on Arise, that I'll be back into it. And I encourage anybody else to go ahead and get set up so that when, when they're ready, they can go ahead and start that business as well. But there weren't any jobs available for my agents. So when they're not working, I'm not getting paid. And so no business, right? So I'm still talking to people about their beds. I don't want to do that no more. So I had to think. So I'm on YouTube, of course, YouTube University. That's kind of where I live on a daily basis. And I saw some things about government contracting was one. And then I saw some things about selling digital products and using Canva to build a business to create products that you sell to other people. Well, I had already created some things like, planners and I think a journal. I have not advertised or sold yet, but I'm like, okay, well, I can do that. I already have some products like right away that I could use. And so I started looking into that, and the more and more I looked into it, the more and more I saw people advertising a course, and I started to compare the different courses, and I did choose one. And so I have recently started doing that, and it seems to be working out for me. I have a goal for an exit day at my job, and I am looking forward to that day, but I'm waiting for a little bit of consistency for a particular, to basically enough income to replace my income that I'm currently getting from my job. So I just want to prove to myself and to my bank account that I can actually do this and that it is profitable and I won't be quitting my job for no reason. So I wanted to come on here and talk about my experience, just like in a quick little synopsis. But more so, I wanted to speak to people about making the decision, really. If you don't like where you are you making the decision to make that pivot? The pivot is important, but the pivot is also scary. And for me, all of this is really scary. Like, for me, it's like, am I able to do this? And in my mind, for forever, I have always said that, oh, I could probably be really great at that thing. Oh, I think I could do that. Oh, I know for sure that if I could do that, I'd be really good at it. But it's the start of it. And before I made this video, like even yesterday, I was very emotional about what if this digital products business doesn't work, because one, if it does work, it would be life-changing. And two, if it doesn't work, there's another thing that I tried and it didn't work. And I don't think I'm ever going to get out of this feeling of not being good enough to do stuff. And I know I'm, gosh, these words are very strong, and it's good to speak them out, because when they do, it actually helps you. But you have to believe in yourself in order to speak these words. And so I know I'm a strong person that can do stuff. I know I can be successful. But you have to start. Is the point. You have to start. And because, like, okay, you start something, you tell everybody, yo, I am starting this business, it's gonna work out. Look at the model of it. Like, if I do this, this, and this right here gonna happen, and then I'm gonna be making bank and bringing home the bag, you know what I'm saying? And then you do all the stuff, you follow all the steps, you do everything you're supposed to do, and then they're like, oh yeah, what happened to that business we did? Oh, it didn't work out. Do you know how many times I've ever had to say that? I have said it too many times. Yo. And so, that's not gonna happen again. This time is different. Like, me, my husband, and my kids, we moved from our apartment we were in for 9 years. We have moved here, bought our first house together, and we've been here a little over a year. I basically started this new job. I talked to people about their beds, and we just started several new things. When we first got here, we joined a softball team, and that was fun and new and different and nerve-wracking. But I'm just like trying to do that next upgrade, because we're living in this beautiful house. We have 3 beautiful kids. 1 is an adult. 2 are here with me. I want to spend time with them. They desperately want to spend time with me. And the way it's going right now is it's not cohesive. It's just not what should be happening. And so I'm like, this is a time for me to figure it out. Being on camera is hard for me. Being on a camera where it's just me and I'm talking to you, and I'm basically being the people that I see every day that I admire. It's like, can I be that person too? Like, that's weird. Watching myself back, and while I'm editing, and then having to post it. And I don't know, it's just like when I started doing this some months ago, I didn't like my face. I didn't like the things that I was seeing. And then all of that, like self-confidence or like self-esteem, like I think I might look old on this camera, or I'm not looking like how I want to portray myself or something like that. I don't know, just like, girl, you're not cute. It's like those little voices in your head, they get in, and it's hard to get them out. And these are things that you have to actively work on. Like I had to actively put things in place to make myself feel camera worthy. And unfortunately, that is what happened. And I say unfortunate because, you know, I don't think anything was really wrong with me. But since I started recording myself, I have combed out my locks. In the last 2 weeks, I've lost 10 pounds, which is really, really good. And then, I changed my skincare regimen. So I do feel like these are things that I needed to do. Like I needed to do these things. At the same time, when you stop making progress for little things like that, you basically stop progress. Like you're not making any money, you're not making any sales, you're not meeting any new people, you're not building your business, and you're getting in your own way. And I have done that my entire life. Like I'll let either what I'm thinking or what somebody else is thinking dictate what I do next, and when I know what's best for me. And all of these things, if you resonate with any of these things that I'm saying, then it's just time to stop. It's time to stop doing those things. Like, lady, you're enough. You're beautiful. You can do whatever you want to do. You just have to make the decision to start. And so yesterday I decided to not be scared anymore. Yesterday I decided to not let myself, anybody else's words get in the way. One way I did do that is by listening a lot to people who talk about like self-love, self-improvement, and I think in my store I'm working on a book that is for, what is it? I don't know if it's an affirmation book or if it's just got encouraging words, but we'll talk about that later too. So anyway, I don't want to keep rambling on, but I did want to get my words on video about how I'm feeling. I had some things right here to say that I wanted to write down. Oh, that's pretty much everything I want to say, but I already said it. I don't think I told you my name. My name is Shanique, and I am a creator of digital products that help with life and business enhancements. And I really would love to chat with all of you, whoever decides that they want to be friends with me. And I'd love to hopefully be able to encourage other women who feel stuck, who feel alone, who feel like they need a change, who would like to have a better relationship with their kids, who want to do something different with their life, who feel unfulfilled or dissatisfied with how things are going. And like, I feel all that stuff. And I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not the only one. And so I will be on here, hopefully at least once a week, but my goal is twice a week, but I'm going to work my way up to that because you do not want to get burnout or overwhelmed. I want to talk about the digital products that helped me. And just real quick, I signed up for the Simply Passive course that helps you start your stand store. Now they promote the stand store, but you can do it on any e-commerce platform that you want to. But I went ahead and did however they were teaching it on that course. And so they use stand store, and I'll put a link to it in down below so that if you wanted to just take a look, you can do that. And so they teach you how to sell digital products. Within the first 15-20 minutes, you already have a product in the store. So it's pretty awesome. I felt really good about that when I did it. And then it takes you maybe 2 days, depending on your schedule, 2 to 3 days to get through the whole course. And they equip you with how to, build your brand, start your business, be on social media. I just started for the first time doing things on Instagram. Instagram wasn't really my thing, but I'm learning something new and I'm embracing it, and I'm trying to smush the fear. I encourage anyone who is interested to take a look at it. Leave me a message if you want more information, and I will definitely get back to you. Just take a look. See what you if you see something and you like it, go ahead and you know what I'm talking about. So yeah. Again, my name is Shanique, and I look forward to chatting and building a community. And hopefully you will like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. Okay? Bye. Somebody out here, is there? Stay right there. Close the door for me. I'm almost done. I need it to be quiet, so I need you to go back that way. You can watch me from the door. Okay? I love you.